Colonial architecture and modern construction in colonial style is found throughout Antigua in mansions and in humbler homes. Wandering along the cobbled streets, one passes by numerous gates, typically heavy wooden double doors studded with large brass or iron bosses. The double doors could be opened and simultaneously to permit the passage of a horse and rider of a carriage, or individually to allow entry and exit of people afoot. In very large portals, a smaller door built as a panel into one of the pair of large doors open for foot traffic. Some buildings feature corner posts of stone matching the stonework of their portals. These corner posts serve a decorative purpose while at the same time protecting the building from damage when struck by passing carts or carriages. The walls of colonial homes were built thick, partly in the vain hope of surviving earthquakes, and accordingly window openings must be deep, giving the opportunity for artistic expression in deeply molded fenestration. More commonly windows have a wide flat steel with ample room to sit on, as seen here in the window to the left of the deeply recessed and molded window. Corner windows form especially pleasant and secular retreats from which aristocratic gentlewomen might observe passers-by. Virtually all windows are barred with either wrought iron or wooden grills. The name Guaro volcano or Volcán de Agua is because in time of the Spanish colonization, the constant rain caused a flood which destroyed most of the city of Antigua Guatemala. The amount of water coming from this one gave it the name it keeps to these days. The volcano is located near La Antigua Guatemala. From this city go directly to Santa Maria de Jesus. Right next to the market and church is where you sign a book before beginning the ascent. They supposed to keep a record of how many people visit the volcano, and also for security reasons, from time to time adventurous tourists go alone and get lost, so this way they know when it's been too long since somebody signed the book and they go to the rescue.
How do we get to La Antigua? If you are in Guatemala City, take the CA1 sitting from Roosevelt. On the road to La Antigua, you'll find at your left a lookout where evenings and weekends Guatemalans and tourists stop often to sample local food while they were watching the landscape. Then you'll find San Lucas Zacatepeques, um, which is really easy to recognize due to their shops and gas stations. At the end of that line, you will be passing under a bridge, turn right and go straight without deviations, and you'll find La Antigua. All this trip will take like 45 kilometers traveling. But if you come from Quetzaltenango or Atitlan, you have the Interamericana Highway, and if you are on it, you'll find a right crossing street from Chimaltenango to San Lucas, and during the journey from Chimaltenango you'll find a lot of beautiful landscapes of the volcano. And if you come from the south of Guatemala, don't worry, especially if you are coming from Escuintla, on that highway from Escuintla, you'll find a lot of signs that will lead you to first Ciudad Colonial, then you'll pass the Speedway Los Volcanos, and finally you'll be at Ciudad Vieja, and you'll find La Antigua on that way. So, well, I want to talk to you guys about some part of the story of La Antigua. La Antigua, it was the third headquartered called the king of Guatemala, which was in charge of Belize, El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, and some states from the south of Mexico like Quintana Roo, Chiapas, etc. etc. After the destruction of the city due to a flood of water coming from the volcano ubicated at El Valle de Almolonga, it was built at 1543 by the engineer Juan Bautista Antonelli in the Valley Panchoy. And like in any place in Guatemala, La Antigua has beautiful landscapes, and for example we have in the south of La Antigua the volcano Unapu, which is better known as Volcán de Agua, and in the north we have the Cerro de la Cruz. And well, the city was named Santiago de los Caballeros de Guatemala, and it was a competitive city like the city from Mexico, Puebla de Zaragoza, Lima, Quito, and Potosí. But the earthquakes on that time was making the city not competitive as they were before, and so that's why Antigua becoming competitive. And in Antigua keeps the neoclassicism alive, and it's pretty cool and it's pretty awesome because that's what La Antigua is. It's a lot of memories, and it's our story in one place.